Okay, it's February 5th, 2026, the year of our Lord, or whatever year it is. And I want to do a little Bible study on the word deceive. Because I think we are being deceived, and there's a lot of deception right now. So, according to my concordance, the first time deceive appears in the King James Bible is in 2 Samuel 3:25. Okay, fine. 1 Samuel, 2 Samuel 3:25. Thou knowest Abner, the son of Ner, that came. Okay, start. Thou knowest Abner, the son of Ner, that he came to deceive thee, and to know thy going out and thy coming in, and to know all that thou doest. Next verse is in 2 Kings. Second Kings 4:28. Then she said, Did I desire a son of my Lord? Did I not say, Do not deceive me? Second Kings 18:29. Thus saith the king, Let not Hezekiah deceive you, for he shall not be able to deliver you out of his hand. 2 Kings 19:10. Thus shall ye speak to Hezekiah king of Judah, saying, Let not thy God in whom thou trustest deceive thee, saying, Jerusalem shall not be delivered into the hand of king of Assyria. That's twice in 2 Kings they're accusing God of being the deceiver. It doesn't seem quite. Hezekiah. I just read Hezekiah. I love the Bible. 32. 2 Chronicles 32:15. Now therefore let not Hezekiah deceive you, nor persuade you on this manner, neither yet believe him, for no God of any nation or kingdom was able to deliver his people out of mine hand, and out of the hand of my fathers. How much less shall your God deliver you out of my hand? Hezekiah was doing a lot of deceiving, apparently. I was expecting so many verses about Hezekiah. I'm always surprised by the Bible. So now we're at Proverbs 24:28. Be not a witness against thy neighbor without cause, and deceive not with thy lips. I don't want to deceive anyone. We get some Isaiah 36:14. Thus saith the king, Let not Hezekiah deceive you, for he shall not be able to deliver you. Hezekiah is causing trouble all through the Bible with this deception. I don't understand. Okay, well, that's Isaiah. We have another verse in Isaiah, Isaiah 37:10. Thus shall ye speak to Hezekiah king of Judah, saying, Let not thy God, in whom thou trustest, deceive thee, saying, Jerusalem shall not be given into the hand of the king of Assyria. Going to Jeremiah. These are the same verses. These deception verses are all about Hezekiah. They think that Hezekiah is being deceived by trusting in God. Well, okay, let's see. Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 5. And they will deceive everyone his neighbor and will not speak the truth. They have taught their tongue to speak lies and weary themselves to commit iniquity. Oof. And they will deceive everyone his neighbor and will not speak the truth. They have taught their tongue to speak lies and weary themselves to commit iniquity. Because it's not natural to lie. So that's Jeremiah 9, 5. Then we'll go to Jeremiah 29, 8. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, let not your prophet and your diviners that be in the midst of you deceive you, neither hearken to your dreams, which ye cause to be dreamed. Then another Jeremiah 37, 9. Thus saith the Lord, deceive not yourselves, saying, the Chaldeans shall surely depart from us, for they shall not depart. Zechariah chapter 13, verse 4. And it shall come to pass in that day that the prophet shall be ashamed every one of his vision, when he hath prophesied, neither shall they wear a rough garment to deceive. And then we've got Matthew. These are the words of Jesus. Matthew 24, 24. 24, 4. And Jesus answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. 24, 24. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, insomuch that, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Mark 13, 5. And Jesus answering them began to say, take heed lest any man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. So Matthew and Mark repeat those verses. Let's go to Romans. Romans 16, 8. No, 16, 18. For they that are such serve not our Lord Jesus Christ, but their own belly, and by good word and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple. That's a good verse. Romans 16, 18. For they that are such serve not our Lord Jesus Christ, but their own belly, and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple. Then we have 1 Corinthians 3:18. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seemeth to be wise in this world, let him become a fool, that he may be wise. And then we've got Ephesians, 1 Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians. Ephesians 4:14. That we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness whereby they lie in wait to deceive. And then again, Ephesians 5:6. Let no man deceive you with vain words, for because of these things cometh the wrath of God upon the children of disobedience. Then we've got 2 Thessalonians 2:3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. 1 John 'Come on. These books are too short now. Okay. 1 John 1:8. If we say that we have no sin, we deceive ourselves, and the truth is not in us. Little children, 1 John 3:7. Little children, let no man deceive you. Little children, let no man deceive you. He that doeth righteousness is righteous, even as he is righteous. And then we've got Revelations 20. Of course. Revelation 20, verse 3. And cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled, and after that he must be loosed a little season. And then verse 8, 20 verse 8. And shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the 4 quarters of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom is as the sands of the sea. So that's the verses on deceive from the King James Bible. I think it's so funny that Hezekiah is in there so much. Yeah, that's funny. So, and I don't want to deceive. Maybe that's why I needed to read that verse. I'm making a lot of calls to make sure I'm telling people the truth. I'm making amends for my former boss for being complicit in something that seemed less than honest to me 5 or 6 years ago. So I'm making amends. Not everyone is nice to me. That's okay. I'm having courage. I'm telling the truth. I'm not deceiving. And I'm practicing faith. All things work together for good for those that love God and are called according to his purpose. That's who I want to be. Okay. That's deceive. I might have more, but that's enough for